Oh, hey guys, I am popping back in because, of course, I had something very, very interesting that came upon my screen, honey. Well, I said I better go live and talk about this shit because, baby, it is it's some smoke in the damn city. And Love and Marriage Huntsville cast members are doing the absolute damn most. Baby, let's get into it because Trish, Ken, and Marquez are having a knockdown drag out, honey, on social media, honey, IG to be exact, where Ken is threatening Marquez. Trisha has now jumped into the situation and she's putting her 2 cents in as well. Baby, we about to get into this because when I saw this, I said, oh, hell to the no. And I was trying to go downstairs, honey, and lay on my bed and look at TV and catch up on what I need to catch up on. And baby, this came across my screen. So I said, I got to talk about this. Trish, Ken, and Marquez are acting up online. They are spilling each other's tea. They are threatening each other. They're telling each other to pull up, honey. Y'all know what I mean when somebody tell you to pull up. I said, wait a minute now. Not pull up. I got the messages. We about to go through them. We get ready to look at some stuff because y'all know Marquez did a recent interview with Dr. Heavenly and Carlos King and Trish and Marquez. Y'all know that they had this huge big fight to where Marquez had to leave town, honey, for 3-4 days because he and Trish was getting ready to get into it. So he did his own interview with Carlos King and Trish did her own interview, and it was revealed that the two of them were having some relationship problems. So now that Marquez has sat down and did his interview with Heavenly and Carlos, they are upset because he spilled some stuff that they didn't want him to talk about. So now they're threatening and telling him, oh, since you did that little fucking interview and you had so much to talk about and telling our business, I'm about to tell some shit about your family. This is according to Trish, honey. Trish is saying, I'm about to tell some shit about your family and I'm about to blow up your spot. So Ken is telling him to pull up and out. Child, let's get into it. Let's get into these damn messages. And then we about to look at their page, honey, because I said, oh, hell no. I know they ain't over here acting like this, child. Let's go ahead and share screen. This ain't going to be no long live. I just want to give y'all this little information, honey, and we're going to get on up off here. I ain't even going to hold y'all. But, baby, they are ready to go at it, okay? Oh, child. All right, so let's look at it. As you guys see, if you guys see one of the posts coming up saying dark skin Ken, y'all know that's Ken from Love and Marriage Huntsville, Trish's man. All right, dark skin Ken is saying that. So he's saying here something about your wife. So y'all know when he puts the Tupac up there where he was saying that he effed his wife, where he was talking about Biggie or whatever. So that's what he's trying to say. So Ken is trolling. When y'all see Mr. Make It What Happens 365, that is Marquez. All right. So again, Mr. Make It Happen 365 is Ken. So Ken is saying this dude is so lame, says that this the female shit that he be on and in person won't say ish. All right. And so he's saying at she fit or she underscore fit for real this. So that's Trish's IG page, okay? It has her Get Fit page. So this is what Ken is saying about Marquez. And then he's adding Trisha in the mess as well, okay? Let's get to the next one. All right, so dark skin Ken, and he's putting on there, he's tagging Trish on that. She fit for real is Trish. So at dark skin Ken is saying that the girl tagging us in shit now. It said the dude is you PMS or your dude or your dude didn't show you no love today. Okay, so they're trying to allude to the fact that he is gay of some sort. So this is Trish saying this to Marquez, saying that dude is you PMS or your dude didn't show you love today at Mr. Make It What Happens 365. So he is tagging him, and then you see the laughing emojis where Trish is jumping in on the mess as well. Okay. All right, so on this is Trish again, talking about man, and then the throw up emoji says that dark skin Ken says that I'm starting to think that this ninja at Make It Make Sense, okay, 365 mad that I got you and he don't, okay. All right, this is a mess, y'all. They acting like teenagers on this damn internet. All right, so here they go again, talking about baby chill with the laughing emojis at dark skin Ken says that this ninja at Make It Happen, Mr. Make It Happens 365, bigger than the PUSSY that he came out of, says, damn, did you finally decide to tap into your soft girl era? Okay. Oh, child. Let's continue. All right, so this is dark skin Ken tagging Trisha in this message again, says that you were supposed to, they can't spell worth shit, but let's read it, child. Said that you were supposed to, said that we were married, but at dark skin Ken effing me now. Oh, child. Says that don't bring that petty out of me. Says that you was me and other ninjas too. Okay. That shit don't make no sense. But anyway, it says that wait, what? Said that explains everything. Okay. All right, so the next message from Dark Skin Ken, who is tagging Trisha. She fit for real is Trisha. It says that at Mr. Make It Happens 365 says I would say pull up, but I don't want to give your bitch ass no money to get here. Okay. So she's adding Ken being messy at Dark Skin Ken again, laughing emojis. All right. So so now this is Marquez. So Marquez says, oh, okay. So you're speaking on my kids? Says, no longer will I accept the disrespect or someone playing in my face 100. Says that we are not the same. Stay tuned. Hashtag Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hashtag my truth. Hashtag your reality. All right. So then Marquez comes back and he's posting all their messages. He says there ain't no love in this marriage. All right. So he's putting at Carlos at Heavenly. So he says that this is what Trish sent to him. Says that, yes, says that Dr. Heavenly interview is where you messed up. Now I'm about to air your whole family business and you and your friend's business. Says that it's go time. So Trish now is threatening Marquez because of the interview that he did exposing Trish and Ken and the fact that Ken was coming up over to the house when Ken was saying he won't messing with Trisha, he won't doing this. So he was trying to act like he was, laying low and not messing with Trisha. But when Ken did that interview and showed that, talked about the fact that Ken was waiting in the wings and messing with Trisha and coming over there at 12 o'clock in the morning and lied. So he pretty much poked holes in their stories and showed that they were liars because they were trying to cover up some stuff, not counting on the fact that he was going to come behind them and do an interview and expose them. So now that Marquez has exposed Trish and Ken, they're upset and they're threatening him on social media. Okay. So again, let me read Trish's message that she sent to Marquez because he's posting it to let people know what they're doing. So this is Trish Arnett. That is her from Love and Marriage Huntsville. She says, yes. She says, and that Dr. Heavenly interview is where you messed up. Now I'm about to air your whole family business and you and your friend's business. It's go time. Talk your shit then at She Fit For Real at Dark Skin Ken says, and no worries, God got me. This is what he was saying. All right, so let's get into the next message where Trish sent to him. She's saying, speak your truth and don't unsend the message. So he's saying that I will, but I got to add my ass up, face down screenshots. Huh? Says that you said what you said, so I hope that you stand on it, okay? And then so Tristan says, this is Trish in the Black. Trish says that I'm about to light up the city. So Marquez comes back and says, that's fine, but make sure you say a prayer with our children first, okay? Wow. Child, they doing a lot. All right, so this is Marquez. Of course, Trish tried to, I guess, video call him or something. So Trish is saying, I'm about to light the city up. He's saying, that's fine. So then Trish comes back with, they'll be okay. Whenever he tells them, that's fine, but make sure you say a prayer with my children first. So Trish is saying, they'll be okay. Now, y'all remember the interview where Marquez was saying that Trish was keeping him from his kids and that she lied to him about originally what he was coming on the show for, that he was wanting her to sign some type of, she was wanting him to sign some type of permission slip is what she made it sound like, when really she was trying to trick him into being on the show. He also talked about how Trish was lying to him and keeping from him his daughter's recitals, real times that it was supposed to happen, because she didn't really want him to be there, and he would show up and the recital would already be over. So she was playing games like that and then not allowing him to see the kids. So Trish is a whole hot fucking mess over here. I'm not seeing it for Trish, and I don't like that shit. All right, so let's continue. Mr. Make It What Happened. Mr. Make It Happen 365 is Marquez. He says that my heart hurts so much and my kids are not okay. He says that, trust me, pray for our children. So this is Ken. I think that's Ken. Is that Ken? Look like Ken. She Fit For Real is Trish, of course. So make it happen 365. Says that real fathers, real men. Okay, so yeah. I don't know who that is, but anywho and anyway. All right, so let's stop sharing and let's get into their IG pages, because they have some shit going on there, and I want to make sure we show everything, honey. While they on here acting a damn fool, showing messages back and forth, throwing out these damn subliminals. And y'all know that whole damn interview was messy. Carlos tried to snap off on Marquez because Marquez was saying that it was bad editing. I told you guys before how I felt about Carlos trying to use Marquez as the new villain on the show, while he turns around and tries to fix up Martel's image by trying to make him look like this player this lover boy or whatever, when everybody know Martell's ass is trash. So now he's trying to switch out Martell for MARQUEZ being the trash ass nigga for Love and Marriage Huntsville. But MARQUEZ was saying, hey, that was some bad editing that y'all did to try to make me look bad. But Carlos got mad because his spot got blew up. And then Dr. Heavenly also agreed with MARQUEZ to say, yeah, that was some bad editing. At which then we saw Carlos texting Dr. Heavenly, which then got her in her feelings, and which then the next day or so she went live to say she was done with this shit. She ain't trying to be doing no more reality reviews and shit like that because she tired of the bullshit. She's not in for breaking up people's families. All right. So let's go back. All right. So let's cut the volume on. Let's share so we can see this shit, child. Because I said, oh. They cutting up bad, child, on Instagram. So this is MARQUEZ's Instagram. So we're going to go ahead and play what is going on here. He's playing different clips from when Ken did his interview, and MARQUEZ felt away because he felt Ken was speaking on his kids. He says, from a manly man's perspective. He says that he is my motivation as well. Thank you. Let's go ahead and play what he's saying here.
You know what, Ken? I have a lot of respect for you, but I want to ask you some questions, but I want to know how a manly man feels about it. And I think you're that. Okay, so if a woman is married, do you think it's appropriate to have a relationship where y'all encourage each other, maybe work out together in a platonic sense if you're already with someone?
So when I first found out, when we were doing the whole back and forth thing, of course I did my own due diligence. I went through her page and, I did see the guy. So we did have a conversation. She did tell me she was married. Trisha never hid that she was married from me.
Ken, you a motherfucking liar. I'm sorry, y'all. Ken is a fucking liar because Ken, didn't you say on Love and Marriage Huntsville that Trish did not tell you until almost 5-6 months down the line that all that time you did not know that she was married, that you were seeing her? Then she told you later on that she was married? Did he not say that, y'all? Now he's sitting on this interview and saying that she told you right away. No, the hell she didn't. According to what you said on the show, he lying. Let's get into it.
As we never really had real in-depth conversation because me and Trisha wasn't trying to get to know each other on a level like that up until 2021. Like I said,
but you made time to go over there and eat the box because you were sending her messages telling her that you wanted to eat her box. And she was giving you the code to the doorbell cam to bring your ass up over there at 12:37 a.m. according to MARQUEZ, because he saw you on the doorbell cam because he paid for the shit to be installed.
Most of the conversations we did have were about fitness. Everything was about fitness, workouts, stuff like that. And I feel like in a marriage, when somebody is, in this industry, the chocolate emoji thing is just, I'm chocolate. So I guess that was an emoji she used, it was always.
Ken, you messy as hell, okay? You are messy as hell. You were trolling MARQUEZ like you're trolling MARQUEZ now. And what you don't realize is how you get them is how you lose them. See, he think he got Trish now. And Trish played the fuck out of you, and she was also playing the fuck out of Martell, and she was also playing the fuck out of MARQUEZ. So guess what? If and when you guys do get married, she gonna do the same shit to you that she did to MARQUEZ. Trish cannot be trusted. Trish is quiet, but the bitch is sneaky, okay? And Ken act like he don't see it because he got problems too. Ken act like he's dealing with separation anxiety, and all his damn screws is kind of loose as well. So you want to sit there and be with somebody who scream on you and verbally disrespect you and run up in your face like she want to fight you to the point where you got to pack your shit and leave for 3 to 4 days and go out the state. Not down the street to the Red Roof Inn, honey, but out the state because she turning up on you. You're going to get the same bullshit that MARQUEZ got, and everybody can't be wrong about this girl. Let's continue.
With the chocolate emoji with the muscle arm. So that's how that came about. I think it's one of those things that was exaggerated, but it really wasn't that big of a deal.
Was she intimating like M&M's, chocolate melts in your mouth and out of your hands? Is that what she?
She's not even that type of. Yeah, she don't even now with us being together. Nah, she's not that type.
MARQUEZ says, I'm not sure that he understood the question and didn't.
Where we at?
All right, so let's continue because there's more. He's putting more in his stories, child, okay? All right, so let's pause. All right, so this is what MARQUEZ is saying. MARQUEZ says, okay, so you're speaking on my kids. No longer will I accept the disrespect or someone playing in my face. We are not the same. Stay tuned. I already read that one to you guys. I was trying to get as many screenshots, baby. So he says here, trying to decide if I want to be starting something. So he's saying, hey, do I want to be petty today or no? Okay, it's given that you do because you arguing back and forth with him. Okay, he says don't go out. He says, shit, I ain't reading all that bullshit. All right, so let's hear.
Do behind closed doors, nobody sees. They don't see us actively like, hey, y'all should have some type of communication. You know what I'm saying? And me coaching Zari, because Zari don't halfway want to deal with him most of the time. But he doesn't have a relationship with his daughter.
Let's go ahead and
like I said, a lot.
Pause. All right, so Marquez then says this about Ken. He says, speaking on another man's kids on a public platform with false pretenses and using their names is crazy. Says that Mr. and Mrs. Muscles better stand on every word 100. Please continue to play in my face and on the internet. Chocolate with the muscle and then 100. So he like, don't keep playing now. Keep right on. All right.
He doesn't have a relationship with his daughter. And the longer you go without a relationship with your daughter, the longer it's going to take to fix that relationship.
I don't feel like that's Ken's place to ever speak on Trish's kids. I don't give a fuck how much you do for them. You're not their father. You're not their father. Focus on the daughter that you stepped up to be the father in her life that's not biologically yours. See, that's the problem. You so intertwined with Trish's business when it comes to Marquez, the person she's still married to, the person she won't go out here and get a fucking divorce from because she says she loved you so much. And when Carlos asked her, was she afraid of losing you and was she in love with you? It took her about 30 seconds to answer the fucking question because I feel like Trish is comfortable with being able to juggle multiple people because according to what she says, that she enjoys the way that the way that you treat her and the things you do for her, and that you worship the ground that she walks on. So Trish is the type of person who likes to be in control, it sounds like. And when she feels like she's not in control, then she turn up on a bitch. But at the end of the day, I feel like Ken needs to stay the fuck up out of the business that pertains to Marquez and Trish when it comes to their kids. Now, granted, if you living in the house, obviously you're going to say something to the kids if you ask them to do something, whatever, because you are an adult. But when it comes to them parenting and co-parenting their children, stay the fuck out their business. I have a problem with people that do that. He is trying to be in his kid's life, and Trish is making it difficult, and you're not making it better, Ken, because you're getting in the middle of it and being petty and saying little subliminals to his children, and I know how the shit work because I know that's what his ass is doing. That's exactly what Ken is doing because you got a problem with Marquez. And the problem is not really with Marquez. The problem is your frustration with Trisha and the fact that she won't divorce this nigga so you can go ahead and put a ring on it. And there's a reason why she ain't doing it because she playing you like a sucker. And I know I'm telling the truth. Trish is playing you like a sucker. If she wanted to marry you, she'd have been got that fucking divorce. It don't take that long. Put that nigga on child support. Go on down there and file what you need to file and move on with your life. It's obvious that you don't want to be with him no more because you out here saying now Ken is out here effing me. Okay, and you was effing somebody else's husband too, Trish. With your long chin ass. All right, let's continue, child. She get on my damn nerves.
This one's for and scene.
And scene. And the fact that he spends time with them. All right. So it's sad that he got a post on his social media that he really do spend time with them because Trish and Ken like to be on interviews saying that he don't. So how the fuck is he here with his daughter when you in interviews saying he don't? That was he was just there with his son. Right? This one's for the real daughter. That's his daughter.
And scene.
So there he is again with his daughter.
Scene.
Why you say he don't never spend time with his daughter? Why he with her right here?
Beautiful.
What's your problem, Xavier?
Tina, you have a choice. You wake up every.
Let's look at this next one. He says, and makes up that I pray for my enemy, whatever he's saying there. He says, and somehow I always end up making the right choice. Trust me, 100, hashtag don't crash out. He says a choice means is an act of selection or making a decision when faced with two or more possibilities, okay? The choice between good and evil. That is what Marquez had to say. So let's get into this next clip of the interview.
Every day you do right and wrong. He chooses to do wrong every time you wake up. First, don't fuck your bitch in the click.
Okay, so now he's doing a little Tupac right here in the thing. Y'all already know what it's about. He's to my Trish right here with this whole Tupac song, all right?
First, don't fuck. I just want to be left alone.
All right, so the one that I already read to you guys where he is posting where Trish is threatening him. Let's go back and let's pause it. This is where Trish, he's talking about what Trish is threatening him. We'll read it one more time. Says, yes, that Dr. Heavenly interview is where you messed up. Now I'm about to air out your whole family's business and you and your friend's business. Says, it's go time. No worries. He said, no worries, God got me. Okay. All right. And we already saw those messages because I screenshotted those. Making sure we didn't miss anything. Looked like Trish tried to video call him. All right, he's saying his heart hurts so much. He's thinking about his kids. All right. So let's get into Ken's page because Ken posted some bullshit over there too. All right. Child. They are doing the absolute fucking most. You hear me? Oh, Lord. Can people just grow up out here? Okay. So we're on Ken's page. Dark Skin Ken is Ken's IG page. For those of you that don't know, if you don't follow him, he's posting that's him and Trish child together. All right. That's him and Trish together. Most of the pictures he posts really is about him and Muscles child. Okay. That's them two together right there. Child. All right. So let's get into his stories. Okay. We're going to skip ahead because I don't care to see that bullshit. All right. So that he is there. All right. So Dark Skin Ken is saying here, says that the girl tagging us in shit now. Says the dude did you PMS and we read that, or your dude didn't show you no love today. He's trying to insinuate that Marquez is gay. Says I'm starting to think that this ninja at Mr. Make It What Happens 365. Shit. Mad that I got you and he don't. See how Ken be doing? See how Ken be playing those games and building Trish head up to be in on the petty. He's acting petty. First of all, he does have her because he's married to her. Just because you in the same house, if Trish die today, if Trish drops unalive today, Ken, you ain't gonna get shit because Trish is still married to Marquez. That's what you need to understand. Why you on the internet talking about some you got her, this nigga mad because I got you and he don't. Well, he kind of does. Legally, he does have her because he's married to her. Okay. And anything that she has attached to her will go to him. His if she got an insurance and all that shit, he'll get that because he's married. They're not divorced. You ain't getting shit, Ken. You just a boyfriend. You ain't wiped Trish up yet. You haven't wiped her up yet. So why you on the internet talking shit? Maybe you need to have another sit down with her and figure out why she ain't went down there to finalize this damn divorce. Why she on TV fake signing papers. Let's continue, child. And let's pause it. Says Baby Chill at Dark Skin Ken says that this ninja, Mr. Make It What Happens, Make It Happens 365, bigger than the PUSSY that he came out of. Damn, did you finally decide to tap into your soft girl era? All right, we read those. All right, so as you guys can see, Ken is being petty and they are going back and forth. I don't see any more messages that they've posted, but Ken is really starting to feel himself now that he is on Love and Marriage Huntsville because that's all he wanted to do anyway. He's already said on the interview with Carlos King and Heavenly that he's always wanted to get into acting. So the fact that he's on the show, he's starting to feel himself. He's getting a big head. He's already said that the women be all up in his damn DMs trying to holler at him. So he really think he's that dude now. I also follow him on Facebook. He be over there talking shit as well, making himself think that he the shit like that. Driving around, child, with his little shirt all open like he Michael J. Fox or somebody out this bitch. Like, dude, you ain't that dude. Ken, you not fine like that. I mean, you got muscles, but the face ain't fake. You not fine like that. I don't think Ken is fine. I'm sorry. I don't think you fine, Ken. I mean, I don't think you fine. I just don't. You got muscles. Look at all these fucking veins. You like you about to explode. You look like you could be one of the damn Marvels or somebody. Damn. You just really not that. He says, if I was you, I'd hate me too. See, he feeling himself. Mr. Chocolate emoji. See how he's trolling? Because this is the same thing that Marquez said that he was doing in Trish's DMs. Mr. Chocolate emoji. All right. All up in her damn DMs when she was married. And even when she told you that she was married, you was still pursuing her. So you didn't back off. You didn't respect the sanctity of marriage. So if and when you do marry her, if she decides to get a fucking divorce, she ain't going to respect you. And somebody else going to come along because she going to fuck somebody else as soon as she can because that's the type of bitch she is. And I'm just going to say that. I ain't going to say allegedly. because she did the shit with Martell while she lied and said she went over there to work out with him, and she only came over there a time. But then Martell, it took him to say that she came to his house multiple times. So we already know what she went over there for. We already know. We already know, Ken. So why you out here capping so hard for Trish, telling everybody I got her and you mad because you don't? Nigga, you need to sit back. You ain't got her either, okay? You just one of many. You are one of many. Stay tuned, because there might be another nigga pop up out the woodwork, all right? You want to keep checking her IG pages as well to see if another nigga pop up in there. Because not too long ago, Marquez was posting anniversary pictures of him and Trish with pictures. And she ain't said shit about it, and she was on there liking the pictures. So now, all of a sudden, Trish, you out here fake mad with fake beef with Ken because you don't want him to fuss you out behind the scenes, girl. Now you over here capping with Ken when you were just liking anniversary pictures on Marquez's Facebook page over there. We can't even lie about it. We can't even lie about it. You over there liking anniversary pictures when he said happy anniversary. This would have been our anniversary. Trish took her bald-headed ass over there and liked the picture. So if you got so much vitriol and anger towards this man, what you over there liking pictures for? Of you and him when y'all were in a happy place. What you doing that for? The kid know about that? That's probably why he got mad and up and left town, in addition to him mad that you was lying to him about Martell, which y'all still arguing about Martell for. One thing that I do know is the reunion gonna be lit. Because I already told y'all that somebody gonna get confronted at the reunion, because according to Sunny Honey, she said she gonna wait to confront, I think, Destiny, to where she gonna blow up her spot and let her ass know something at the reunion too. So the reunion gonna be litty. I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be watching. So Trish and Ken and Marquez, that's gonna be a hot fucking mess at the reunion. And Destiny and Moses and Sunny, that whole situation. So it's looking like we got two threesome pieces of mess up on the damn show now. Trish, Ken, and Marquez, and now Sonny, Moses, and damn Destiny. Well, Destiny might be in jail by then. But anywho and anyway, that is our show for today. Thank you guys for joining. I think I showed you all the pictures and the IG stuff that was going on between them child out here acting like teenagers on social media, arguing back and forth over a bitch that don't really want neither one of them. All right, but go on. Hey, y'all have a good day. If I run across any more news that I know y'all can use, I will pop my ass back up on here and share that with you. All right, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much, Belle Wilson, KBR, Tyra, and Linda Gamble. And thank you to my content creators joining tonight as well. True TV Podcast. Thank you, Purple Unicorn. Thank you, Aries Girl Podcast, D-Re Talk Show, Messy Hoes Atlanta Girlfriend Chronicles. Love Seen Her. Thank you all for being here. Love you guys down. And goodbye. Like the video. Subscribe. Bye.